Playing with a pro, one of the NFL's best, is in Southwest Florida to give kids a chance to do just that. Jacksonville Jaguars fullback Tommy Bohanon went to North Fort Myers High School, and today he's back in town.
Yes, he is, and Bohanon says he wants to give young athletes something that he never had growing up. Wake News reporter Janae Muchmore has been live at North Fort Myers School all morning with his story. Janae.
So you can see the kids are starting to fill the bleachers, several of them still at the tables getting their t-shirts and signing in. They had about 200 kids pre-registered before today's event. And like you said, Andrea, he's trying to give these kids an opportunity he never had. And when he comes to talk to them in just a few moments, he's really going to harp on one thing: hard work and never giving up, a lesson that hits close to home for him.
From the first practice, I told my parents, hey, I'm going to play in the NFL.
Tommy Bohanon was your average 5-year-old, daring to dream big. But the reality of playing in the pros is slim to none. According to the NCAA, less than 2% of college football players get a shot at the pros. But hard work?
People have seen me pulling tires whenever I was 12 years old and thought I was being punished, but it was just me wanting to try to get better for football.
And a positive mindset?
If you want something bad enough, just work for it, and it'll be hopefully right in your grasp.
Was all Bohanon needed. After walking the halls of North Fort Myers, he went on to play for Wake Forest before getting picked up by the New York Jets in the 2013 draft. He entered the final year of his contract on a high, until the unexpected happened.
That was a hard year because, I was starting in training camp. There was no sign that I was going to get cut, so I couldn't prepare for it.
Left with no other options, Bohanon made his way home to North Fort Myers. His passion for the game stronger than ever.
I knew that I could play in the NFL, and I had proved it in my first 4 years in the league. So I worked as hard as I could. I would wake up at 5 a.m. I would do a sprint workout.
During the day, Bohanon would embrace the Florida heat to pour concrete for his parents' business. And before going to bed, he'd squeeze in weight training.
I was doing everything I could to make sure that if any NFL team ever called again, that I was going to be ready.
And ready he was.
I had just went out to Arizona and went to the NFL Veteran Combine. I had about 3 or 4 teams that had contacted me right there that day.
Weeks later, the Jacksonville Jaguars sealed the deal. And that's going to be a story that he's sharing with all these kids here today. But he's not alone. This is one of the first camps for the summer that's going to be like this. But next week, Trey Boston will also be coming back to North Fort Myers as well to hold a camp from 9 to 1. Again, it's free. And then in July, Devondre Campbell is going to be at Cypress High School holding the same type of camp. Live in Fort Myers, Janae Muchmore, Wink News now.